We are in Dubai Hills, one of the most trending neighborhoods here in the city, to check out these properties here in the newly established Golfville project. This property is a little bit different than a lot of other apartments here that are constructed by Emaar. If you've seen some of the other videos we've done, typically the layout is very similar and you would feel that it's an Emaar apartment straight away. This is actually a 2-bed, right? But this is probably more like a European style type of property. This type of separation wall was actually already installed when the property was bought. So this should be counting as one bedroom, but here they've chosen instead to open it up towards a common living and kitchen area here. But there's also, of course, another bedroom behind this wall that we'll check out later also. If you've seen in our previous video where we actually showed around the whole Dubai Hills neighborhood, we discussed a community or project called The Collective, which has been very popular and a great success story, especially for expats coming here to work and looking for co-working spaces, but somewhere to live in an efficient way. And this is kind of the same inspiration. So very, very tight 2 beds and 1 beds in this house, but with that layout in mind that, you know, you can use the space efficiently. It actually only has 1 bathroom, which is quite unique in the properties here in the city. But you can see where they put the emphasis here in this property. It's in the living room space. There's quite a large area here to actually have your kitchen table, but it's also made to, of course, have your couch and your TV on the other side here, right? So imagine this room being just the living room and kitchen area, and that would be the bedroom.
So you can put some curtains there as well to just make it a little bit more private.
More private if you want to make it as a bedroom or I think an office.
Or like a sofa bed, and you can have it as a living room still, but you can have, when you have guests, they have somewhere to sleep.
Yeah, perfect. Yeah, exactly. And that's why it's so interesting, this type of layout for investors, because you can utilize it for so many different ways in different, you know, shapes and forms, and for different people. If you want to have, as Malin said, like sofa bed with an office here, you can easily rent it out for like 2 people coming here to maybe do work for a month or 2. So think about that on that kind of like Airbnb potential. Seating here is quite high, which is also very thankful because you get all that natural light coming in from the big windows, and we actually see that we're going to check out later, but the golf court, and that's why the name Golfville comes in. It's kind of this new neighborhood constructed around the golf community here.
And you see it as well from all the windows.
All the windows, you see the club villas down there, which are amazing, costing, I don't know, what was it?
15-16 million?
15-16 million dirhams. You're looking down there. They actually have the clubhouse just a stone's throw away as well. So if you're into golf, this is a really cool place to be. You can go down and just hang out with other golfers, or at least have a drink or something like that. And with that in mind, we're going to check out the amenities later on, but they have actually put extra effort into other social places outside the apartment, right? So you can also meet people in the cafe that they're going to have downstairs, or like common areas where you can work. Kitchen all built into kind of one wall space in Dubai. It's actually interesting. You actually have to, typically the apartment comes without the utilities. So you actually have to buy them. So people tend to walk around and bring their stove to different apartments. But here you have it already, taking us then into the entry point. Talking about minimalistic living, IKEA furniture, Scandinavian design. You have also your built-in your washing machine and your dryer. You have quite a big space, no?
There's some more storage there as well.
Suitcases, all that stuff. Here is the bathroom there with your shower.
It's kind of the same design as the kitchen.
Yeah,
the flower, whatever it is.
I don't know. Yeah, it's convenient, easy, it works. And then coming into the bedroom, where they have put an extra emphasis on actually quite deep wardrobes here if you want to have your golf clubs or golf bag in here. But then coming towards kind of like what makes this even more attractive and then the view towards the golf courts. And we're going to check out later all the amenities downstairs with very nice pool. They got an outdoor area to play for kids. I think it's a little outdoor gym you can work out there, but quite a spacious bedroom to be fair, because typically some of these rooms you have to kind of like reverse your way into to get in, but here they have armchair and a bed as well. So what we did realize, and this is where it comes into understanding the project, is that the details here, and it is a bit newer than recent Emaar releases that we've seen in the past, like the ones in Creek Harbor, for instance. You would see that some of the things that have been they've been struggling with some quality and they have to had to fix after a couple of years. We've seen here that in this property, our feeling is that the quality is slightly better than the properties that they have launched in Creek Harbor, and we're hoping to see the similar trend now when they go upwards in the luxury segment with the Oasis projects, for instance. You would expect them to have the best of the best.
Yeah, but
quality.
especially they're improving the things. So make it better for every project.
Make it better, listen to feedback. This is what these guys are doing, and that's why we think it's interesting. And you might be thinking, okay, this is a small, apartment, small 2-bed.
So who will it be for then?
Yeah, that's the thing. You have to categorize it. And as I said, I think Airbnbs here is a very interesting concept. If you look at the Collective, for instance, they have been having quite a good success with Airbnbs for people coming to work here. And I do see similar clientele here, like people like us coming and going.
Couples or 2 friends who's working remotely.
2 friends working remotely. I think this could be very interesting, and you can have kind of quite and people tend to come back if they like it once. They come back and live in the same property. So I think that's a good one. And you need to think about like price point wise here. It's 775 square feet, this property. It cost 1.2 million around when it was launched, and now it's priced in the market for around 1.8. So it's 50% depreciation, which is fantastic. We also have 1-beds here that went from similar appreciation actually as well, which is interesting. And what people are buying into when they're buying this, it's not. Yes, square feet price, it's 2,500 per square feet, yes, but you're buying into a community, which is the interesting part here, with amenities around it, with getting access. You're so close also to the luxury villas downstairs. Tennis courts, swimming pools, all that stuff is here, and it's an Emaar community, which means quality.
Especially Dubai Hills is known for the community. It's an amazing community. The people who live here stays here.
Yeah, and they really enjoy it, and it's pretty close. As long as you don't time in rush hour traffic, it's easy to get around from here, and they have probably one of the best malls in.
Yeah, I was just going to say Dubai Hills Malls is probably one of the best ones.
One of the best ones, especially for it's always trending. We don't know what the kids like, but a lot of the teenage kids like Dubai Hills Mall because it's nice, it's new, and they have
schools.
A great
one of the best hospital here is. The restaurants, cafes.
Have it all. Yeah, check out our other video we did on Dubai Hills. If you want to have more tour of the neighborhood, this is one of the newer parts. We're super excited to see it. And again, like Emaar, they can't do wrong. They always get the community right. And I think finally here, let's just, before we head off to the other apartment, you can check out the views from here. You got, again, the pool, the golf club, and the clubhouse is just around the corner here as well. So great project, investment-wise as well. I think we have to crunch the numbers when it comes to rentals, and especially for Airbnbs to see what's trending. But I do think if you get it right, I would probably change the layout a bit, design a bit, like put in some nice carpets and stuff. But I'm pretty sure
a little bit more custom made.
Yeah, but I'm pretty sure you can still be seeing quite a good rental yield here. So we need to crunch those numbers and check it out. But let us know what you think about this. Are we totally wrong? or is this actually, does it make sense, this project? Maybe a little bit bigger balcony would be nice, but...
Feels like you want to start playing golf when you have this view.
Yeah, that's probably what you have to do. That's what you have to do. But let's continue on and check out the other property as well and the amenities around here.
In the same building.
In the same building, yes.
So we have entered the second apartment in the same building. This is on the 4th floor. The other one was on the 6th floor. It's exactly the same layout, same size, same floor plan. But this is unfurnished, as you can see. But it gives kind of like an overview how you can make it. So as Jacob said, you can have a table here with the chairs, and then you can have a sofa here instead.
Yeah.
And then use this as a second bedroom, or if you want to do it as they did, have this as a living room. What we like with this apartment is that you actually, if you follow me here, you're facing the golf course and the green area instead of you facing the other building. It's quite nice. You can have this view against the pool here, swimming pool, the garden. We'll have a nice
Sunrise
here.
Which one do you prefer?
I actually prefer this one, even if it's on lower floor, but I like this view better than the other one.
Yeah, and there's also like some construction going on.
Exactly, and
Over
of course that will be
where?
ready later on, but on that side. But the thing is, I don't want to have the face against another building. I want to have it on this nice lower unit here.